welcome to episode 2 of the Wheelchair Bodybuilding series vlog. If you're watching this on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, hello, my name is Mikey Infante, and welcome back, guys. We're here. This is episode 2. Today's episode will be a little shorter. I'm just going to show you my training and what today is. Today is just back and arm day. Pretty much, it's a sunny day here in California. It's a sunny day. It is hot, but yeah. Let's start the workout. All right, let's start it and let's get it going.
Ten, 11, 12, 13, come on, 14. Good job.
All right, so I wanted to go in little detail, or more in detail as I can, about what you saw in the workout in my training today. So what I did today was I did, first off, what you saw me do was I did pull-ups. I did 4 sets of 12 to 13, 14, around that rep range. The main idea for pull-ups is, to focus on back, and I was wide grip, and then I did a few like chin-ups. I did a few chin-ups, but mostly it was just a wide grip, just to get the wide back V-taper. And then after that, we switched to our new equipment that my dad and I got. Our new equipment that my dad and I got is called a sled. It's not, I don't know the technical term of it, but it's basically a sled. It's basically like a sled where you put weight on it, and the weight that you put on it, you pull. And we were able to attach our rope, our warrior rope pull. We were able to attach it to the sled, and our goal for that is to pull it. So with the weight, so let's say this, like for the first one I pulled was like 25, and then I did 45, and then my dad did like 3 plates of that. So we did 4 sets of that, and the rep range isn't just the rep range, it's just you gotta pull all the way from one end to another and just pull all the way back. So think about that, and think about it like in 4 different intervals. You just pull it. It's like from one end to the other, you just pull it. And then the second one and then after that we did arms. Now for arms, you may have noticed like what was I doing? I was doing easy bar curls, and that works on the bicep. So what we were doing for the first one, we were doing just 2 plates. So 2 plates of 10 on each side. So 1 plate of 10 on each side. Just to get the full range of motion, and I did 25 reps on that. And then the next one we added on 30. So I did 30, and then that was the same rep range of like 12, 13, and then we kept getting higher and higher and higher. And the last one I did, that I'm very proud about. The last one I did was about 75 pounds. It was 75 pounds, and I was able to hit about 3 reps. The last time I hit 75 was 1 rep. It wasn't a clean weight. It wasn't a clean jerk. It wasn't a clean like lift, but it was a clean. But I was able to hit 3 reps on that, so that was good. That was better than I expected. 3 reps on that, and then after that, that was pretty much it. So like I said, with the bicep curls, with that type of weight, you want to do something called a pyramid. Now a pyramid is where you just go from lightweight and you go higher and higher and higher, because that helps you warm up your muscles, and it warms up your it just warms you up, because if you start off with a heavy weight, because what a lot of people do is they start off with a heavy weight, and if you start off with a heavy weight, your body's not going to be able to adjust to it. So that's why we started with 25, and people are gonna be like, Mikey, that's lightweight. Yes, that's lightweight, but you want to do this as safely as you can, because if I started off with 45 pounds and just did that, 45 pounds would only get me so far, because the fact of the matter is, if I only did 45 pounds, and then if I only did that, or 75 pounds the first set that I did it, then I'd just be burned out, because that's basically all your energy right there. So we want to be able to that pyramid scale. And then after that, I ate my food, and as you saw on the screenshots today, my diet is pretty still consistent. It's always been consistent. Just during lunch, you may have saw like, Mike, you only ate a protein bar. How is it good for lunch? Well, it's good for lunch because, number one, eating a protein bar, even though it has protein and stuff like it, I really don't need, that really just shows I really don't need a big meal for lunch. The only big meals that you really need are breakfast and dinner. As long as you get your macros and protein in there, and I still hit those are fine. Those are excellent. Let's see. And I wanted to give you guys a little update as well. So my first show, which I'll go more in depth on, is September 19th. So that means, what that means for me is, for me and my coach and my dad and people, and yeah, just us, that my training will be going harder and harder, and that means we're going to hit it better in July. But that also means that the caloric deficit will go even lower, which is a good thing. And I know a lot of people are like, Mike, I received a bunch of questions from people, and they DM'd me about it. They DM'd me and said, Mike, about your caloric intake, about your calorie intake, and all that type of stuff. Like, don't you think that's gonna get low at a sickly rate? And my answer to that is no. Because number one, we're keeping a close eye on it, and number two, at the end of this, I'm not gonna end up like a stick. I'm not gonna end up like a stick, like a tree. With all the weight I'm losing. What we're doing is we're not losing muscle mass, but we're losing muscle mass a little bit because that's how cutting is, but that's expected. But we're not losing. All we're losing right now is just body fat. We're just lowering the body fat. So that's when the caloric deficit comes into play. So what that means further down the line when we go into showtime, you will see me get down at 8 to 7, maybe 5% body fat, and that's gonna be pretty lean. But we'll see when that time comes. But as of right now, things are fine. Things are looking up. But I will go into more detail on the caloric deficit in another video. But that's basically what it is. So yes, we're at a healthy weight. I am fine. We're just staying away from carbs. And the episode of episode 2 here on this new journey to the stage of wheelchair edition. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe down below. If you're watching this on Instagram, please follow and keep up to date on this page and this journey, so you can get more interesting content like this one. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you guys very, very soon for episode 3. God bless. Love you all, and see you soon. Good night. Bye.